I was wondering if you've had much experience struggling with negative thoughts and so forth, because I think that that's common
Sure it is.
in the West, and I think that I found it fascinating when somebody asked the Dalai Lama if he had any awareness of self-loathing, and it was a concept that he was unfamiliar with.
Of course.
So,
Because he was trained that way from youth.
exactly.
When I was a teenager, I can tell you're self-loathing. I was good at it. Okay? And the negative thoughts, yes. It wasn't until I learned the power of what we call blessing, which is appreciation, acknowledgement, all kinds of compliments, praise, that kind of thing. It costs nothing. First of all, you must understand this. Don't be afraid of negative thoughts. They're just thoughts. When you try to suppress them or you think you're bad for thinking them, you're going to get stuck. The thing to do is not to try and get rid of them, but to practice the habit of replacing them. This is what finally works. So if you can kind of just begin by every time you become aware of a negative thought about yourself or anything, find something to praise. Doesn't matter what it is. I made that mistake. I'm a terrible person, but that is a pretty flower over there. And it sounds a little silly when I say it that way, but I'm serious completely that will begin the process of change. See? Trying to get rid of it doesn't work. The only way to do that is try and suppress it, and that tenses up your muscles, and that has all kinds of other very bad effects. If you can find something to praise or appreciate, and it helps better if you can actually say it to yourself. You go, yeah, well, I know flowers are pretty. No. You want to bring it into focus that something is good. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay? If you can do that gradually, when you get used to doing it with things around you, if you can gradually begin to notice and appreciate things about yourself that are good, they don't have to be big things. They can be little things. Something you do well, something you did that was nice, something that helped somebody somewhere. Just acknowledge it. That'll be the beginning of changing your own feelings and thoughts about yourself. Now, for me, it was a long, long journey because I didn't have anybody telling me what I'm telling you right now. I was trained by my Hawaiian family, but in an old traditional way, which there wasn't a lot of talking. Right? And I was given things to do and ideas. We didn't sit down in the class, but I was given things and ideas to do, and I had to learn from that.
I think that just triggers this thought, if you don't mind. I was saying that there's an honoring of the Hawaiian culture. So I think that it's ubiquitous in the culture, this honoring of the culture. So therefore, there's a gratitude. So I think you were taught a lot, probably.
That's right. But I was taught in a way that, for a Western mind, took longer to learn.
Right. I think, affirmations are so important.
Yes.
I really do. But I think that in the soil of negativity and the things that we have swirling around inside us so much of the time, that those two things, you really need to find the nexus point there.
The nexus point is compliments. That is what's going to weaken the negative thinking. It really will. Okay? Remember, every time we say aloha, it's a blessing. It doesn't just mean hello. It means let there be love. Okay? But the more things you can find to compliment in your life and your environment, no matter how small, that's going to break the power of the negative thoughts. It won't do it unless you do it, but if you do it, it will.